Look at that. Look at the size of that stump. 12, 14 feet across. That's good. Oh, are you kidding me? Got it. Okay, does that mean the boost is on? Huh? Ah, there we go. Now it says ready. For sale. Tom Dick Hill Road. That's how quick attach is supposed to work. Alright, first it was the RX. Now this one's dead. I don't know, maybe I left the key on, turned. Never had a problem with the NS. So let's get her fired up with the Goloo. This has been a good investment for sure. There's one thing I learned: whenever I get equipment, I get the heaviest duty stuff. So this jumper is for diesels and trucks and that. Okay, does that mean the boost is on? I thought another light comes on. Huh? Ah, there we go. Now it says ready. Right. Let's see how this does. We have lights. Alright, this is coming off. So I can grab the chisel disc. I need to close this. Alright, so today is my probably the last time I'll ever step foot on 291. So it's just a vlog, for kind of a daily vlog. If somebody just wants some fresh air, get out of the house. It's finally nice. Southern Illinois. It's like going to be 77 today and sunny. So it's finally nice. So I got to take the NS over there. I got to get the chisel disc. The drag that's there on the way home, I got to drop it off at Derek's horse farm. He's the one I've been helping. And we're hopefully going to plant a new lawn tomorrow and his horse pasture that I tore up. I'll bring this TR3 back to his place tomorrow. But for today, I need to grab the chisel disc with it. So if you want to join me for a quick road trip, we'll get a look at 291. I'll give you some updates. We got it under contract. It's going to be closing soon. I almost turned it off. I forgot we gotta let it charge a while. Look at the size of that stump. That's 12, 14 feet across. Wow. Look at that. Been seeing several of them. I mean, just snapped them right off from that storm. Wow. You see they're all over the edges of the fields. Alright, let's hope she starts up here. Oh, baby. That's good. Oh, are you kidding me? Something's going on with this thing. Alright, well, let's do this again. Jump start. It's not sounding good. Alright, I got a chainsaw. I brought the jump pack just in case. Ought to get a pretty good charge for after today's ride. I never did the video on finishing this driveway. Reminds me. Alright, well, it's going to be about a mile ride or so out there. Put some tunes on and check back in a little while. Ah, well, here's the culprit right here. This light was on. Don't remember turning it on. I must have bumped it with my head or something. So that's good, that makes sense. There's my problem with the battery. Deer up there. Looks like a pretty big one. That might have been a buck. There's another one. In the morels, I could probably search around, and this place was just loaded with morels last spring, or maybe last fall. I remember we were planting, maybe it was in the spring. Curtis found a whole bunch. Finally mounted this microphone right here. Works good for Bluetooth. So far, I'm happy with it. Alright, this thing might bust my antenna off. Well, no, the antenna's here. Alright, see if I can get under this one or if I'm going to scrape. Yeah, no. Alright, well, I got the chainsaw in the bucket, so I'm going to try to cheat a little. See if I can snap it off. It's autumn olive, should be fairly brittle. Ah! There we go. Chainsaw is still there, good deal. That works. Alright, coming up on the wisdom tree, that's our left turn. We got a mess up here. I might have to pull a chainsaw out so I can clean this up. Looks like this trip is going to be a little longer than I had hoped for. There we go. Alright, let's go get the chainsaw and keep going. Oh, she's slick. I'm gonna keep the saw in here from now on the rest of this ride. So I ain't gotta get out again if I don't have to. It's tick season now. Alright, I see the opening over here, fingers crossed, nobody ripped me off. Got the chisel disc and a drag rolled up. One of them heavy, expensive drags. They're like $700 a piece. I see the chisel and I see the drag. Good deal. I'll see can't get us hooked up. Look, there's more down trees right there. We're going back this way. Kind of glad I didn't have to plant it, although if I'd have made, you know, some more money, I sure would have. So let's pick up this drag. Now let's see if this tree is in our way. Yeah, hold on. No. Back on. Out of there. I might be able to get in there and get it hooked up. Get that hose off of there. That's how quick attach is supposed to work. Right there. Now let's grab the drag and we're out of here. What a mess. What a mess. The model is going to want to come with. I can tell that already. Alright, looks like I got it. Good enough for who it's for. Never heard that saying before. Let's get on out of here. Got a wider load now in the back. I was trying to just push this one up out of the way and it got caught in one of my jaws, you know, so I went ahead and squeezed it. Now it's kind of holding the tractor. We'll see if I can maybe rip it off in reverse. I mean, it is actually pulling the tractor up off the ground. There we go. drag. Let me go get that off of there. It's a nice day to be out anyways. Another mini mission going to be accomplished once we get back. Good deal. Well, if you made it all the way through today's video, thanks for sticking around. You might be thinking, well, what was the exact purpose of today's video? And to be honest, it was mainly for our regular folks who can't do this stuff, who are stuck either in an office or in a home, who don't have a chunk of land they could just drive to and take a tractor and enjoy the outdoors. You know, don't have a chunk of land where you can hop on a four-wheeler and cruise out in the woods or the fields in the forest. So it's basically a vicarious fresh air video was the purpose of today's video. Stay tuned to 2.0 where soon I'll bring up full updates on how we did on Project 291. This last sale is supposed to close on May 3rd. We're going to get a slim paycheck. I mean, like for land, slim, like maybe $3,000-ish in our pocket. But we're just trying to get out from under it to get rid of the mortgage payment and keep our life moving in a positive direction. So I hope to see you again. Thanks a lot.